Okay, ladies and gentlemen, happy all-time high day for Terra Luna. Can you believe it? $106. That is absolutely phenomenal. So, crypto market is absolutely booming at the moment. We've had many on-chain analytics pointing out that we're going to start exploding soon. We've had the supply phase, which is the same amount of time as the previous one in May 2021. We've also had the all-time low of supply on exchanges in terms of Bitcoin and other things. So everything is popping green at the moment. It looks incredible. And should you buy Luna in 2022? That's what we're going to look at. Well, if we look at the Terra quarterly returns right here, we can see Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 of 2021, we had 75% of that duration was extremely bullish. So if you picked any of those three green ones, you'd be in profit. Of course, you had Q2, which was reasonably bearish. That was the May 2021 after the first big Bitcoin wick of distribution. So now we're in Q1 of 2022. We've had our first green month. So it does make us wonder, are we going to get this big bullish Q2? We've already had 3 green months now in a row. So Q2, the odds of it being green as well, I think become a little bit lower with that in mind. And one thing I do want to look at, just kind of on the pricing side of things, is that when we look at the bull market support band, you can see how overextended we get. We get the rollover, then we come back underneath, and then we get overextended again, and then we get the rollover, we come underneath. However, what's a bit different this time is we've got a beautiful ascending triangle, whereas before we had a huge head and shoulders pattern. So I think there's a big difference there in terms of actually what happened. If you see here, I'm just going to draw out the head and shoulders real quick for you. It's not going to look too clean, but you get the idea. So there's the head and shoulders there on the left hand side, and this time we've got an ascending triangle. As you see, the lows are getting higher, things are looking more and more bullish day by day, and we finally broke through this key bit of resistance. So yeah, more on that later, guys. We just want to talk about, is Terra worth buying in 2022? Well, if we look at the monthly returns on Terra, we can see we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pretty much 6 months in a row of purely juicy returns. We had the little retracement in January, February, March, we're up again, we're on fire, and we've got April, which is soon to come. And why I want to look at the altcoin, season index, it's because we're still in this Bitcoin season, a lull, and it's like we're waiting just to get this catapult to the upside for altcoins to truly take over once again. And even though altcoins are pumping, they're just following Bitcoin at the moment. So there's no decouple there like we usually get in those alt seasons where the value of alts move up against Satoshis. So that's really, really important to potentially look at. And I think, maybe we are going to get a catapult to the upside soon looking at our altcoin season index. So really, really cool. And one big reason to be extremely bullish on Luna right now is because Bitcoin Reserve Wallet is now at $1.1 billion, and they're planning to accumulate more and buy more and more and more as part of their reserves. So this is extremely bullish, and it shows that Terra Luna is definitely here to stay in the crypto space, and they're not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. So let's just have a look at what really just did happen. So as we said, we are overextended on the bull market support band, so it is possible to get rejected like we are right now. We're getting rejected on this diagonal resistance, as you see, left shoulder, right shoulder, through to the 2nd of March, and then all the way up to where we are. We broke through, and we're just retesting this support line now, which was a resistance, but we could also come back down to this $101 area too, but I think it's very unlikely. Look at the price, it's just totally in line with these wicks. If we were to come back through and lose all that support, we would probably be heading down lower to around $94. And of course, if you roll on even further from the $92 zone, if you were to come down back to this support line, retest support, lose the support, we can very easily still see a $77 Terra Luna on the bearish side of things. Now on the bullish side, we're in that price discovery, so we can take our fib extension to the swing low, and in price discovery, like we are pretty much right now, well, we've kind of lost that discovery. We're back in support, but the technical target would have been $120, and we haven't quite got there. So that's one thing I'm just sort of wondering what's happening. Are we consolidating at this level, ready for the next bounce to $120, or is this a time for potential retracements? So if we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see here big bull flags, no real bearish divergence at all that I can see. On the hourly time frame as well, it's like we've been getting those rising valleys, and each valley here so far, the flagpoles if we look at the fib extensions, this one here came up to the 2272. This one here came up to the 2272 as well. So we've had two come up to the 2272, and this particular one here, it hasn't come up to its 2272 yet. So if it does come up to the 2272, it'll be coming to $111. So that's also another particular price target here at $111 for Luna, if we can continue to the upside. So yeah, lots of pressure for Luna to do a good job right now. We can see the price did come up, the RSI did drop down. So we're getting a bit of a bearish divergence over there. And I suppose a massive area of support would be right along here. So we can still come down lower, guys. There's still space to move a bit lower, maybe retest that 20-day moving average. And if we look at the RSI on the 30-minute time frame, we can just see these lows are slowly creeping up, but also we've got the highs up here as well. So I think there is space for a movement. There's definitely space for an increase in price. We did have a lot of selling pressure. It looks like a lot of orders were put through here, demonstrated by this wick, but we're already climbing back up. So maybe we are going to get continuation to the upside, targeting 111, then $120. So these are my price targets. Lots of resistance once again now at this particular level here. But if we can retest this particular $106 level, that's when we're going to be breaking through to the upside and seeing this bigger target, such as $111, $120 on the bullish scenario. On the bearish scenario, if we do lose that support, we'll be saying hello to $101, followed by $93. So yeah, be aware of the mad euphoria that's going on. This is pumping like crazy, but it doesn't mean it can't pump further for the upcoming days, because we are in a strong uptrend. As you see, higher lows, and we still got the higher highs as well. So let's see what high we put through this time around. Very, very bullish on for Terra Luna right now. 111, 120 price targets. If you like this video as well, guys, well, first thing you can do is just hop into the Discord channel. Come say hello to all the people here. We've got like 200 people just talking about crypto in general. Also become a patron if you wish. Price of a coffee. You're going to get many exclusive benefits there. So smash the subscribe, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think Luna is going to explode? Do you think it's going to retrace, consolidate? I'd love to know what you think. So yeah, very bullish future ahead for Luna. We've got the stats on our side, time on our side, and all the data we need that supports telling us that Luna is probably going to head towards good things in the future. See you guys.